Hey guys, week number 5. Uh, my microphone's not working that great, so I replaced the camera. I put in a new camera. The microphone is also not adjusted. I ran a couple of videos, see if it would work. It's still kind of iffy, but the camera's working much better now because it's a new camera. So I was thinking of doing these two exercises: the letters in 2-point perspective or drawing you guys you're done with cities, so we're going to draw a Japanese, or I'm going to do, you know what, a European style castle instead, because the Japanese might be a little bit too challenging, but it's still a 2-point perspective. So this is going to be a reference sheet. You do not print it out, you just keep it on there. So all you need for this is a blank sheet of paper, which I don't have on me right now, but give me a second. I will get one right now. Somewhere in here I have a blank sheet of paper. Voila, here you go. Here's a blank sheet of paper. So I'm going to turn the camera around, and any kind of blank paper would be great. Look around the house. It has to be scratch paper. I'm not crazy about line paper for this one, but all you need is a good line paper right now. So I'm going to use a transparent ruler. I'm going to use the red. So I'm going to do my horizon line about here. This is what we call atmosphere. Everything that goes above here will go this way from my two vanishing points. Everything's going to be going this way. Everything up here is going to go. Everything starts big here and it shrinks down to size. Same thing here on the foreground. Foreground. Atmosphere. Atmosphere. Foreground. We call this the middle ground. This is the background. This is the foreground. Middle ground, background, foreground. Sometimes we just refer to this as the ground or foreground, but foreground is right here. Middle ground, background, horizon line, atmosphere. So if you have a bird here, a bird's going to be very small down here, but it's going to get smaller here. Okay, you don't want to add too much detail. And I'm trying to do this assignment because next week we're going to move straight into our comic book. It's a prototype comic book. If you guys had to come out with an idea for a story, I hope you can see that. I'm trying to find my other transparent ruler. There she is. Sorry, it's the old sailor in me, because maybe you can't see through red. So again, my two vanishing points. Close. I would keep them at least a finger apart from the margin, your frame. Same thing. You don't want to put too much. So about an index finger going around of thickness. Okay. Just one of my favorite projects to do with you guys. So now I am going to do my middle line. I'm going to do, see that, guys? It looks like a cross or an axis. We refer to it as an axis in design, in engineering, architecture, anything you will go into. It's a crossing. So I'm going to do, it's not going to be coming out perfect because I didn't measure it properly. As long as it's close to the center. So see what I did, guys? All these lines will be coming down here this way. See that, guys? Okay. So please use as a reference only. You do not need to print it out. Is drawing a city in a 2-point perspective. You're no longer doing a 1-point perspective. You are playing with the... I'm going to make this into my tallest tower right now. Bring it down to here. Bring it down to here. So I just want to take a break from that workbook. So you're going to have a diamond. Don't worry about it, or a kite. You guys see that? You guys see that? Good. So now I'm going to do 2 lines. This is where I'm going to place my cylinder towers. Okay, so I'm doing a European style castle. Do you have to do a European style castle? No. If you come from another culture, from Vietnam, China, Chinese cultures, there's a lot of them. It's not just one. China's divided into two regions. The northern region is Mandarin, meaning bureaucrat, the language to use. Cantonese is the unofficial second language, but the culture does change a lot. Vietnamese, Korean, Japanese have beautiful castles. The reason I do a Japanese drawing castle, but they don't have cylinder towers, round towers as you would call them, but cylinder. We're trying to imply form. So now I am going to do my keep. Here it is. So I'm doing these lines. Make sure you measure them so they're parallel. I kind of do this already in my head. I've done. So this is what it should look like right now. So you should have, this is going to be your first round tower, your second round tower, and your keep. The keep is basically the residential area of the governor of the castle or the lord of the castle. Medieval times, they were called constables. In Western Europe, mostly countries like Portugal, Spain, the Spanish medieval kingdoms, France, the Italian ruling principalities or republics, the Kingdom of England, Scotland, and the French Kingdom, and the German principalities. So, a little history there. I'm going to do where my battlements are going to go. So I'm going to bring this line. You can see this right here. I'm going to put 2 dots here, 2 dots here. And I'm going to do it down here. Bring it back to the vanishing point. You guys see that? Good. Same thing down here. Make sure they're lined up. You guys see this? Doesn't have to be perfect, but as long as it goes back to the vanishing point. So now, using my eraser, I'm going to get rid of some of these ghost lines. Maybe I don't want to see my horizon line in the building itself. See that? So I'm going to do my cylinders. Okay, my rounded towers here on the side. So what I'm going to do, come up here, I'm going to do the arch going upward because it's above the horizon line. Okay. Do you see that, guys? That's above the horizon line. I'm going to take a little break right now. Everything down here is going to go downward. So everything is going to curve. Let me show you the trick. Like an almond shape. Everything above the horizon line will curve upward, will go diagonally upward. Everything down here will go this way. Okay, guys? So bring this down here. Just a little bit, not too much. Listen. The curvature drops underneath the horizon line. That's the trick. You guys see that? Okay, so give me a second. I'll be back. I gotta grab my phone so I can take the first step. Because if I don't do this, a lot of us are gonna get lost. So where's the camera at this? So take a picture of this right now. 1. Good. Now that I've done this, I am going to do my entrance. So since it's underneath the horizon line, see that? It's going to be going this way. This is going to be my only entrance. I'll do windows later on. And then parallel to the top. Make sure these lines are parallel to these lines. But the diagonal line goes from the vanishing point. Only this vanishing point. And I'm going to do a Roman arch instead. I'm not going to do a Gothic one. So there's my entrance. Now, I want it to look thick. So I'm going to go to this vanishing point for the entrance because it's going inward. And I'm teaching you guys 2-point perspective right now, believe it or not. See that? Okay, so now I'm going to go inside here. And I am drawing the inside of my entrance. I notice a little flaw right now. It's not fully, so I can go back still and fix this. Okay. I can still fix this a little bit. It helps a lot. See that? So here's my entrance. Do you see that, guys? I did this. It goes to this vanishing point, but inward it goes to the other vanishing point. So now that I've done this, I'm going to start doing my cylinders. I'm going to finish my cylinders because they're arched. So I'm going to do this. Whoops, way too archy, I think. Okay. This line's going to be going towards this direction. Here's the first tower of the castle. I'm going to go, this one's going to be much more distant. So try to keep it parallel to this. Parallel to that. Here's one, here's two. There you go. You guys see that? Okay. Windows. Let's do another window. I'm going to put a little window up here. Not too upward, but just a little window up here. And I'm going to put another window down here. You guys see this? This is the where the windows are going to go. So using my ruler, see this window? Not fully done with it yet, but I'm going to do the second window on the other side too, which I should be using my ruler because now it's coming out sloppy. Here we go. Here is the second one. See that, guys? So now doing the inside of the windows. Am I completely done? No, this is just the beginning. Drawbridge. Again, I'm going to the opposite of the opposite vanishing point. This one right here, guys. So the drawbridge. Coming down to this. Remember, we want to make it look 3D. See that? There's my long bridge. And I'm going to cut it over here using this vanishing point because it's on this area now. There we go. So that's where my bridge is going to stop. I'm going to thicken the bridge a bit, make it look like it's made out of wood planks. Okay, there we go. You guys see that? I'm going to put another window down here. So I'm going to go to this vanishing point, but I'm going to go downward. So if you guys can see that, I'm going to put a lower window. Here we go. Follow my... Keep that lined up. Okay, so notice how the window's going, the bottom line's going from down here. So same thing's going to happen now. It's going to go back to the entrance. So I need at least 3 windows from you guys. Whoops, made a big mistake here. Bring this down here. That, and here we go. Most of these castles, the walls are 5 feet thick of stone. They're about 5 feet thick, so I think I'm going to do something else right now. So I'm going to come down here. Bring this down here as well. I'm going to make this look a little bit longer. See that? I'm going to keep the middle line just like this. You see this, guys? So I made a little curved diagonal line. Line this up. See that? It goes all to the vanishing points, to the 2 vanishing points. Bring that in. Fine. You can see the camera right here. See the point right here, guys? Stretch this one long. There you go. So now I'm going to bring it down to this stone right here. See that? Makes a V and makes another V here. Bring it down to here. Make sure it's parallel. Here you guys. You see that? There it is. Okay, so now I am going to come back again to the vanishing point. And I'm doing my diagonal horizontal lines. Horizon, diagonal. We call them diagonal horizon lines. And I'm bringing this really close to the foreground. It's not going to go into the foreground. Still at the bottom of the middle ground, but it's not going. So this kind of looks. See that, guys? It looks like a bunch of layer cakes. So now I'm going to start doing my stones here. So I'm going to start going this way. Here's one stone. Okay, and it's okay. Here's my second one. So this is the bottom base of the keep of the castle. There we go. First step. See that, guys? Okay, good. Now we're going to go to the bottom low. See that? So I'm going to put the lines, the vertical lines, not on top of other vertical lines, but we're going to make them look like layer stones, or like you lay bricks. There you go. See that, guys? Okay. Next one. Okie dokie. That's kind of long, so I'm going to put it here like that. See that, guys? So the lines need to be parallel to the vertical lines. Can you guys see that? Good. Okay, so now I'm going to go upward. So I'm going to move the lines a little bit more. Okay. And I'm still pointing downward towards my left vanishing point. I'm going to leave that here. See that? All these lines are going to this vanishing point right now. We'll do the same thing back here. Except don't do it on the cylinder. The cylinder follows a different rule. It does follow the same vanishing point rule, except the lines are arch. And it's a trick I got to, a method I got to show you to pull that illusion. Okay. So, see that, guys? Okay. We're going to go now to the other side. Well, let me do this. Let's go. So, let's just stick to this. So now we're going to move to the upward portion of the horizon line, except your lines are going to be going this way, upward. Okay. I'm going to move it so it won't be parallel to the central tower or the keep. Okay. And if you hear a voice back there, that's my mom. She's complaining about something. So here you go. Okay. I'll take a break so you guys can see what we're going to do next. You guys see that? Okay. And I'm going to keep going upward. So that's the rule of this 2D surface, trying to make it look like a 3D surface. You're trying to imply form. I think I'm just going to leave it like, you know what? I think I'm going to put one up here. So notice the lines. We leave the horizon line as it is by itself. We need it this way because it's going to help us in the end. It's our friend. Okay, atmosphere, good. Keep that there a little bit. Do you guys see that? Now we're going to go to the other side. So we're going to find these lines we've made. See that? Good. So I'm going to take a picture of this. There's another one. Okay, that's our step 2. I have the original step-by-step notes in the classroom. So I'm going to come back. Now we're going to do these lines. I have the original step-by-steps in the classroom. So we're going to come back to these lines, but except the lines are going to be going this way. We clash into the horizon line, and then we go this way. Some of you guys are probably going to catch on quick. Others, well, don't worry. Just try your best. That's all I'm asking. But again, it's okay to go back and go, hey, I got to erase this. Something's not right. That's how we learn. So, do you guys see the first couple of lines? Okay. So the same thing. Come back to the point we did on the other side. Okay, here we go. And if they're parallel, don't worry about, I mean, again, horizontal diagonal lines, if they're coming too close, see that? You guys see that? Okay, so coming, again, I come back to this line right here. It's getting really dark in my part of the woods right now. And this is the morning. See that, guys? Okay. Let me put another light so you guys can see a bit better. Okay. You guys see this? See what's going on? Okay. So keep the horizon line there. Should have kept it. There we go. Now we're going to go upwards. Okay, guys? So we're going to be going upwards. I'm going to take another picture so you guys can see what's going on. Put the wrong password. There you go. Okay. I wouldn't advise you guys to probably press too hard like I am. Well, you can, but so you guys see this? There you go. I'm going to take a picture of this right now. No, I don't want a video. I want a photo. There we go. I'm going to be careful because my memory is really low. So you guys see this? What's going on? All the lines, they meet here. That's the point now. And they go this way upward. Down here, when they hit the horizon line, they start going downward. Okay, to the vanishing points. Same thing, same principle down here. So you guys should be able to see this. Okay, so this is going to be step 1. Okay, guys, I'm going to see you guys in the next video because it's about 23 minutes long. So I'll see you guys in the next video, okay?